AI is everywhere right now, and it's all that people seem to be talking about. But after chatting with our clients, I've noticed something. While there is a lot of excitement, there is also a lot of confusion about how to actually use it. So, in today's video, I'm going to simplify things and walk you through some real-world business ideas that you can build around AI. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear idea of several AI-driven applications that you can start right now, even if you're not a tech expert. Hi, I'm Ion Solovăstru, CEO of Multisoft. We are a software consultancy business that helps people turn their tech dreams into reality. Basically, there are three types of businesses around AI. Infrastructure layer, companies building GPUs and TPUs such as NVIDIA and Google. Support layer, these are companies supporting the AI applications such as cloud providers for hosting and OpenAI API that lets you build on top of their LLM. Third, we have the application layer. And this is where we have the consumer applications, such as permit flows that helps you in construction permits, photo room for AI photo editing, and so on. Here resides also ChatGPT interface. So OpenAI managed to get market share both on the support layer and application layer. Let's begin by taking a look at the infrastructure, then work our way down to the application layer where most of the opportunities are. The first layer has the biggest risks, but also the biggest rewards. NVIDIA operates in this layer and is currently one of the most valuable companies in the world. Building a company like this would require billions of dollars. You'd also be competing against well-established companies, and developing graphical chips can take years. In my view, this market is already well established, and only companies with massive budgets really have a shot here. But in case you are interested in this layer, prepare yourself to compete with the biggest companies in the world. Now, let's move on to the support layer, which is the reason why AI is such a hot topic today. Hardware alone wasn't enough to bring AI to the public, but thanks to the models like OpenAI's, we can now build applications on top of it. I like to think of ChatGPT as kind of an enabler, similar on how internet was the backbone for things like Google search and Facebook, or how mobile technologies supported companies like Uber or Airbnb. ChatGPT bridged the gap between consumer applications and the underlying technology. This layer is relatively expensive to work in, since pre-training a model can cost millions of dollars. That's why there are only a handful of LLMs out there right now. However, this space is still new and there is room for new players. Here are some ideas that you can build on top of the support layer. First, build your own LLM. If you're a small player, I would consider developing the model publicly and open sourcing it. Second, create specialized foundational models, focused on specific tasks and offer APIs for things like weather data, file reading, content analysis. The cost here would be much lower compared to a fully fledged LLM, as you can fine-tune an existing model. Third, develop an orchestration platform. Build tools like Relevance AI or Stack AI that helps users create and manage their own AI flows. For example, you can create a flow that receives an email, labels the content, place a sentiment on top of it, like positive or negative, and based on the topic, it forwards that email to the accounting team, marketing team, or sales team. And the fourth one is creating agentic solutions. Explore opportunities in related areas, such as building vector databases, such as Wave8 or Pinecone. Finally, the application layer is where most of us can really make a difference. You don't need big budgets to get started, and you can develop a solution on your own or with a small dev team. We have the chance of creating products that could generate millions of dollars without the need of investing years or to have a huge financial investment. Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg recently said in an interview that if the LLM stop improving, there will still be a 4 to 5 years of innovation in the application layer. This shows just how many opportunities are available. You can just use ChatGPT's API or even create your own local LLM from Hugging Face to start building your product. But here's the key. You need to pair your AI product with a real business problem. Profitability comes when checking both of these boxes. If you are excited about AI, don't just create something for the sake of the technology. That's like having a hammer and seeing everything as a nail. I've done this mistake before, as I've built 2 apps just because I was fascinated by the tech behind them. So let me save you some time. To build a successful business, you need both a solid product and a good market fit. Now, I'm going to share some AI applications ideas that I wish I existed, but before that, let's take a look at some AI applications. So, in case you want to build an application that is in relation with the AI, and you're not sure yet what you want to build, or you don't have enough inspiration, that's completely fine. and I just want to show you two platforms where you can get inspiration from. You can get a starting point that you can build your own AI solution. The first one is the one from Y Incubator, and this one is their companies page where you have listed all their funded companies. And on the left side, you have a set of filters. Specifically, we want to select the AI tags, the AI and artificial intelligence tags. And in the middle, you have all the AI founded companies by YC. Here we have all the things like Scale AI. This is a huge company. You can take a look into it. But you can also have smaller companies like, as you can see here, Tara AI, which is new engineering efficiency copilot, or another AI solution that is inspection software for renewable energy and sustainable infrastructure. So these are all kinds of AI applications that you can get inspired from, and there are a lot of them. Here you see the batch, so this is where they were founded. Like this one is summer 2024. Most of them, as you will see, are from summer 2024 or winter 2023. And you will see another batch in this autumn and in the winter. So you can keep looking at this to get inspired. Another one is Product Hunt. Here, if you just go to the topics and you select artificial intelligence, you have all the AI solutions that are published to Product Hunt. Here you have also like the most notorious solutions that are ChatGPT, Figma, and other ones. But you also have newer solutions that you can check, and these are the top reviewed one. And this is a huge list that you can take inspiration from. Like for example, here this is a powerful AI bot platform built for businesses. There are a lot of them, and you can combine these two, like Y Combinator with the Product Hunt, and you can create a list of all possible AI solutions that seems interesting to you. Then you can cross those where you have the most experience in, or you have some friend or colleague, or you have a team that has the most experience with, and then you can just start working on that. And what else I want to show you, maybe one or two platforms just to have an idea where AI can be used. One of them is quite useful and I use it quite every day, is Grammarly, and this is just an AI solution that it's on the NLP side, so they are it corrects your English written text that you might, let's say, misspell when you write in a fast pace. And this is using AI and mainly with a Chrome extension. So this is one spectrum of the AI applications that it's not that, let's say, easy to imagine if you are not in this space. And another one that is quite huge, and this is relatively a new industry it's in relation with the e-commerce, and more specifically on how to alter the images and the description and the text, but more exactly the images into e-commerce. And this is one solution that I found, and they say that it's an AI design tool for product photo shoots. So you take one picture of your product and you can change its background, change its styling, so you can either promote it on your website or to create campaigns with the same product, so we don't have to pay a photographer and an editor for these things. So these are some examples, and this looks really nice, and it's thanks to AI, and this is a new field where there are a lot of opportunities. Personally, I'm constantly working on AI applications, both for me and for our clients. Some AI apps that I would love to see and I don't have time to work on are AI for health, gym and wellness. Have an AI gym buddy that helps you with nutrition and how to increase your PRs. Second, AI for law and data protection. Have an AI solution that creates documents in that space. This is something that would really help us. It's not about getting rid of lawyers, but it's rather to accelerate their output. Third, AI for writing personalized documentation. It would be incredibly efficient if there was an AI agent that had all the information about yourself and can write in your style every single time. These are just a few examples, and you can always find more inspiration by browsing through apps like Y Combinator or Product Hunt. To recap, there are three main layers where you can build AI companies: infrastructure layer, support layer, and application layer. The infrastructure layer carries the highest risks, while the application layer offers the most opportunities with countless use cases. If you are curious about the future work and how AI will reshape our jobs, click in this video and explore how AI could impact your career.